Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Gunpla TV. Long time no see. I'm here with my good buddy Todd.
Yeah, I had to think for a second. What the heck is this guy's name?
What's my name? That's right, Evan. So, how long has it been?
It has been. I don't think we've had an episode with two people in it since December.
Oh, I think you're right. It's been before the new year, maybe.
Yeah, because really since the start of this year, I mean, well, for one thing, there really hasn't been a whole lot that has been released.
No, it's true. It's true.
Since January, February, March, we had the real grade Xeon that came out, but other than that, it's been really nothing.
No, it was
like
kind of like
a whole lot of stuff. We've had some.
End of the year, we had the perfect grade,
yes.
and then
it took me a while to finish that.
Yeah, well, I can see it's pretty.
It was pretty big,
detail
but
there. I mean, it's not the biggest perfect grade ever, but it was. It
not
like
the biggest, pretty, but it's the first time we've had like a 2.0 of a perfect grade. So
yeah, which is exciting. Hopefully,
interesting. We'll have to see if we end up getting more of those or not. But yeah, it's kind of been a nice vacation.
Yeah,
in a way, sometimes I mean, when you're building stuff, like one kit a week every week and it's been 5 years since I've started on Gunpla TV here, back when Sid was here and Ryan were here. But yeah, it's been 5 years now that I've been here. I think it's almost as long as when Sid was running it by himself. I think he started around 2010. I think it was 2010 around that Sid started his first
over
episode.
A decade then,
so
this whole thing's been going on.
Almost another year or so, and I will have been on the show longer than Sid was. But I mean, yeah, but still this show's kind of always been known as Sid and Ryan's show. That will just continue to be how it is, I guess. But yeah, we're still here. We're still alive. We haven't been offed yet. And
we're still kicking. We're kind of doing our own thing, you know.
Had a bit of a nice break. I picked up playing World of Warcraft again.
Oh, really? Nice.
Did you ever play that?
No, I was actually never been a big MMO guy. I'm not sure why. I never really caught on for me.
I started playing it around 2007, around when they were on their second expansion. I quit around the fourth expansion, so I hadn't really played it at all.
Oh, so you probably had a lot of content to catch up with.
There's about 8 years or so I just hadn't been playing it, and with the whole pandemic thing going on, sitting at home, and they had a new expansion that came out end of last year called Shadowlands, and I was like, well, it's been a while. I got nothing else to do, so I might as well start playing it. And you know, it's actually quite fun, I think, at the moment. So it's a pretty good game. Yeah, so we're supposed to talk about Gunpla and Bandai Hobby.
That's all right. We're actually leaving that to Dave today anyway.
Dave, okay, so we don't have any kits here, so Dave is going to be handling that. There is some kind of interesting stuff that came in this week. There's some girl gun type thing.
I saw it on the shelf.
They've got like 1/1 scale type of plastic, not realistic looking guns, but
the new series from Bandai, right?
Bandai. They've got some new TV series with like really hot girls wearing uniforms, and they've got guns and I don't know.
I didn't even know it was a TV tie-in. All right,
Dave will be doing a review of one of these girl gun kits for us, so they look kind of interesting. So you have that to look forward to. So so Dave, take it away and tell us what new is in.
Yeah.
Okay, so thanks to Evan for that introduction. It's Dave here, and we're going to continue on with what we have in stock and what is new. So starting off with something I have covered before on HobbyLink.tv is from Gomora Kick, which actually is part of Kyoto. So Kyoto International is also actually collaborating with this company, and what we have is the Saikon Ki Kaio X Raijin Heavy version, Japan version. So this has come out in China before, and that is why now it's called the Japan version, because it's finally made its way to here, which means that actually we can now sell it. I don't think China was exporting it, it was just a local product. So this thing is looking really enticing. The color separation looks amazing. It's like a mecha suit based on a 5-headed dragon, and you don't need glue for any of this, and it also has interchangeable faces. It's type of resemblant of something you may see of Kotobukiya, so you can have it as just the girl or put all of that mecha armor on her and make her look like a dragon. Now, something to note about this is that you can have either the heavy version with all of those arms, dragon arms on her, or you can have have the light version, which is also sold separately for a way cheaper price point. And something that we are really glad to say is that actually the finished product looks better than the images that are on our site. So if you see that picture that is flashing up whilst I'm speaking, the one in the plastic bag, that is the finished product of her face. It looks amazing, way better than the promotional pictures, and it just shows that sometimes, in that final process between production and actual manufacturing, final processing, it can get better. We're very excited about this for both of the light and the heavy version. They look awesome. Anyway, moving on. Another thing that I'm excited to talk about is this Gun Girl Lady series that has just been released. So basically, those guns and the girl are the same size. The girls will ride on the gun. So it's not like it's something they're holding. This is actually 1:1 scale to each other. Tiny little figures if you compare them to the gun. A lot of decals, a lot of compatibility. And this set includes both Commander Alex and the Alpha Tango handgun model. And they are both the same size. Only a limited number of these are going to be made. So please make sure you jump on this and everything else I talk about from Bandai this week. So yeah, therefore I can't stress enough how much, if you really want to get these items when they come out, please, it's not just me saying this for YouTube's sake, but if you do subscribe, you're going to get this information as soon as it comes out. Next, we don't have the figure for this gun yet, but it is the pink model for the Bravo Tango series, and it is the first release bonus. As with the yellow version, no girl yet to go with it, but it is a first release bonus. And then we have the grey version, another first release bonus. So please don't forget to order these if you want to keep up with the series. And finally, if you really want to, you can get the Alpha Tango gun by itself, and that is also a first release bonus and is just the gun without the girl. So no gun girl, just the gun. Obviously it's quite a hefty big gun, so it's still cool to add to your collection. And actually something just to note, that the actual set looks like it's gone discontinued already. So what you can do is buy this gun separately, and then next month they are just going to release the girl by herself, so you can still make that pair. We are still hoping to do a review for that, so get your pre-orders in for the girl by herself if you didn't get a chance to snap her up. There is also another girl, the pink-haired girl, coming out next month as well, so get your pre-orders in for those. Also coming out in this series, we have some Girl Gun Lady entry nippers. So we have a white version and more of a navy blue version, and they are really impressive for the price point. So the entry nippers just look like your standard nippers, but the other ones are build-up nippers, so maybe they would be a little bit more durable, but to be honest, I just think it's a different colour and they've just changed the name. But both of them are very low cost, and I think you can't go wrong with either of them. And then back to proper Gundam stuff, we have the mass-produced Dagger L from Mobile Suit Gundam. See Destiny gets a brand new model kit, so we've seen this before, but now they're just oiling it up a bit better, much more easy to assemble. We've got the Striker Pack equipment replacement system that can also be equipped with the separately sold Striker Jet that you can actually add, and the L Striker. So this is a very impressive kit for those who are into this Gundam Seed Destiny series. Also, from Bandai, we have another addition to the Sakura Wars series. This time, this boy is handling the biggest hammer that you've ever seen. It looks pretty amazing, and once again, I'm sorry about the background noise. It's just non-stop. This is what I'm talking about, guys. So with this kit, you also get the Maya Uchida figure included. You'll have to paint that yourself. But the Reiko fighter Mugen Shinonome Hatsuko Sakura Wars kit is coming in HG, and so you get the stickers, the also sparkly stickers, and also some water slide decals. So you're pretty sorted with this if you want to make it look really fancy. Whoa, I nearly forgot, because Kotobukiya doesn't really come out with much this time of the month, but Megami Device Gear Unit version Ganesha Alice Gear Aegis has come out with some armor. It's pretty hefty, let me say that. It has its own base. It's about 29 centimeters tall, and You can fit this onto any of your devices to upgrade them, especially your Shitara Kaneyasha Kabachoto figure for some ulterior superpower. So, yeah, this is looking... For me, it's looking a little Baymaxy. I don't know why, but, some flying power. But, yeah, I think that would actually do well in my collection too, so I'm looking forward to this one as well. So finally up, and from a different company, we have Wave entering the scene. We haven't seen them for a while. It's a 172 model kit, the Legios ETA Zeta Iota Armo Soldier Multiplex. So actually with this you're gonna get 3 big bad boys from the Genesis Climamopedia line, and it was back in 1983 I believe that came out. So little blast for the past. It's quite nice. Actually has been updated from what was ever released before, and so we're pretty pleased to see this again. You've got decals and markings included, so that is also available for order right now. And with that, it is it. I think I'll hand it off back to Evan.
The other thing that we had was the HobbyLink TV giveaways for 5,000 yen for random people who have commented either on hobbylink.tv or on the YouTube page. So I have 2 of those because we haven't been around to do the February or the March ones. So I'll start with the February winner. This was on your video for the PG Unleashed.
My video, February. So it's been a few months since
it's
that
been
one
a few
up as
months,
well.
yeah. It's Melodious T says, I will wait until they release another Unleashed, which,
right.
yeah, I'm assuming they're going to just continue with that line. I don't know what's going to be the next one. Maybe Zaku.
Well, you would figure
you
the
would think?
Zaku would be next, because that was, but I don't know, it seems like we got a bunch of these RX-78 stuff for the 40th anniversary, but like, where's the Zaku?
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
the
really
Zaku
not
was
getting a whole
around
lot of love.
poor-
I mean, you have
the poor Zaku. I think you
high
did
grade,
the
yeah,
high
they have
grade,
the high
the
grade
2.0,
one, which is
or
nice.
the Revive high grade, but
compared to like the RX-78, it's really not getting a lot of
no,
love.
Zaku does not get any
It's
love
kind of
for some
unfortunate,
reason.
because it's definitely one of my favorite mobile suits.
Right.
Clunky and bulky.
All right, let's go back. So Zaku.
Zaku, yeah. It definitely needs something. So I would be interested in seeing a Unleashed version, maybe with some.
I wondered,
stickers.
maybe they figured they completely knocked it out of the park with the original Zaku and they don't have to go back?
How long has it been? It's
But
about
yeah,
the same
that-
then, right? As
It's-
the
it's-
original.
I think the original Zaku was like a year after the original PG, but I mean, it depends. Like, how many of these 2.0s do they want to go through?
That's true.
Are they going to just
Go
move
through
on
the whole
to new
line?
stuff?
It kinda
I'll
seems
probably
not
get
really
some
worth
like
it.
perfect grade of one of these girl figure kits before we see a
God,
Zaku at this
probably.
point.
Yeah, or some of the offshoot ones like
Right.
the Bill Divers and stuff like that. I
Right.
can see them getting perfect grades first, but who knows?
Who knows? We'll have to
Yeah.
see. But at least there are still some kind of exciting stuff to look forward
Yeah.
to
Yeah, there's
coming
some,
out
like-
this year. Remember, I think next month, I think was it Penelope or was it?
Yeah, I think it's
was
next
it
month.
the C? Was it
Or
the
the-
C?
It's the Z, yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
so
yeah.
that
The-
comes out next month. I think it was.
I think
so.
there was some other ones out there coming out too.
Right, some exciting stuff coming out.
Yeah.
Interesting stuff that we're looking forward to. But anyway,
The other one is for the March winner. That is from Andres on our HobbyLink TV website.
Andres.
He commented on it was Dave's episode for Bumblebee Transformers.
Did he build the Bumblebee?
I built it, he reviewed it. 'Cause
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't have enough time on it was kind of just sitting there for a while. I had it built, it was ready to go, and then I just couldn't get the time to do it, so he did a review for me.
Thanks, Dave.
Yeah, thank you, Dave. But Andres says, I'm not a fan of Transformers, but this looks like a fun and easy to build kit, and it was. It
wasn't too bad.
Super, super simple. So it's really, I feel like, geared towards people who are not really fans of model kits, per se. Because it's like, it's one of those ones that you don't need tools, you just pop them all out. It's pre-painted. So, I mean, if you're just looking for something, you just
So
slap
easier
together
than a
really-
Kotobukiya kit even?
Yeah. It's
Sounds
almost
like it's more like a toy.
intrigue. It kind of felt like a toy too. It's very
Was it
soft
ABS
plastic. Yeah. So it was, if it felt, when you look at it and you're holding it, it kind of feels like more like a figure or a toy. Like you probably wouldn't even guess it was a model kit, because it feels more durable and stuff like that. So it definitely seems like something like kind of entry grade level if you were looking for something super simple.
Okay, well,
It's a little bit smaller than I was expecting. It was only like yay big.
Well, that is tiny.
I looked at the box and I go, this doesn't look right, and I opened it up and built it, and I'm
Right.
like, yeah, that's tiny.
Reminds me when I built one of those governors for the Kotobukiya.
Oh yeah, those things are way smaller than you would
I
think.
got the box and I built the thing, and I was like, wait a second, this is like only this big? It's so
Yeah.
tiny.
And then
But
you compare it to,
again,
like, the frame arms.
24 scale, so I guess I
Yeah.
should have expected. But yeah, that was
And then when you
a bit
put them in the
smaller
little
than I
things and stuff like
expected.
that. But it's around that size too. I think it's around
Okay.
Yeah, so it looks smaller.
That's something nice to just maybe hang off of top of a monitor.
Yeah, it was just a little tiny thing. It was kind of cool, but it's really simple. If you're looking for something challenging, maybe not for you. But if you're looking for something simple to throw together,
And if you love Transformers,
Yeah,
I don't know
we
if we
like
still have it in
Transformers.
stock, do we? Because
it was kind of going in and out of stock
Right.
because I know. I think it was briefly discontinued for a second there, and then it went back into stock. And I couldn't tell you what the stock status is now, but you could probably check
maybe
the site. Yeah,
Some it's hard to tell sometimes with the Chinese made kits.
yeah,
Because Bandai can still keep back ordering it for like forever,
right.
unless it's one of the what do they call the metals?
Oh, the metal builds.
The metal was not metal build is the figure, but like the model kit version that actually has like the inner frame is still made in a Chinese factory. It's metal.
Not the high resolution ones.
That was
Is
it.
it the high?
I think it was high resolution. Yeah, so high resolution kits, those are actual Bandai hobby kits, but
Yeah.
because of that inner frame is not made by the Bandai factory here in Japan, it's much more limited because they only contract out to build so many of those inner frames.
Yeah.
The armor parts they can continue to make forever, but that inner frame, I wonder at some point in the future if they will ever make a kit where they take the armor parts they made for the metal. Or no, what was it? High resolution kit.
Yeah.
But then they completely engineer a inner frame made out of
plastic or
that
something.
you
I
can
would
build.
prefer that honestly, because when I saw the high resolution things, like especially the G Gundam, I was like, oh man, that looks so cool. And then I was like, oh, you're only building like half of this thing tops.
You just take the frame, you just slap the armor.
Slap it on, and I'm like, that's
And
the
the
whole
armor
fun
looks
of it.
cool. It's
Yeah.
got really nice finishes. For
Oh
this
yeah,
stuff.
for sure, and the detail on it, but
Oh, but that wing was a nightmare. It just kept falling apart.
really,
I mean, because we've had a bunch of earthquakes the last few months here in
yeah,
Japan
we have
too.
actually.
I stopped rescuing that poor high resolution wing that I built a couple of years ago because anytime it falls over, just a million parts fly off, and it's like,
Forget
all
it.
right, I'm not putting that back together because the next earthquake comes, it's gonna knock over again. I probably should have put it up on one of those stands, but oh well,
It's all
too
right.
late. Anyway, yeah, exciting.
Yeah, but that's really about it for this episode.
It is indeed. Hopefully, yeah, we'll have some new stuff coming out, so I'll have to see. I'm not sure if we'll be able to. When the next time we'll be back for one of these. So
Yeah,
it might
yeah,
be a
there's
little
no-
while again because I don't think there's really not a whole lot coming out this month.
Nothing
that I
really
can
big
recall.
ticket. Yeah, I mean, there's a couple kits that I'm looking forward to, but nothing like big tickets.
Right.
So I'm not sure when we'll be back next, but we'll be
All right,
around.
we're still here. We're still
we're still
alive,
around,
and
yeah.
we're just working to fulfill your guys' orders. Thank you,
Yeah.
you all out there very much. This has been a rather busy.
It has been. Yeah,
You
we've
guys have
getting-
been keeping us quite busy
Which we
over the
appreciate,
last
but
year,
yeah.
which we really appreciate. But yeah, it's busy, so just working really hard to fulfill all of your orders, the many orders. So
Yeah, and that's more or less why we haven't been here.
yes, that too. So it's been quite busy, but we'll have to see. Hopefully, this panic thing is going to kind of start winding down. In
Yeah,
America, at least, people are
hopefully.
getting their vaccines.
Yeah.
Here in Japan, we're like
Not so much
for
yet.
all the G7 countries as far as vaccines go. Like we are the absolute lowest.
Yes.
Still in like the thousands. Hasn't even passed 1 million people.
Yeah, which is good, but then also at the same time, the rollout on the vaccine seems to be really
Right.
slow.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The amount of people
Oh,
they've
I'm
given
sorry.
to,
I'm sorry. Yeah.
they've given the vaccine to is still like super low.
It's yeah.
We've received like so few, but then
Yeah.
again, I mean, yeah, we haven't been terribly hit too hard.
Right.
like
The
some
numbers
of
have been relatively slow. in
other
terms of
countries. So
people.
then again, if you think about it, other countries like America where they are hit really hard and they desperately need these vaccines a lot more than we do. But yeah, it kind of sucks because we're probably at the end of the line.
Oh, probably like summer at the earliest. Probably we don't know.
I don't think you or I will be able to get it until August.
Yeah, I
At
wouldn't
the
be
earliest,
surprised.
August, September is probably around when we can expect it. Maybe because we are both American, I'm kind of wondering at some point if maybe the American embassy will let us come and
that
maybe
would
get
be
a
nice
jab
for us.
there. I don't know. America, hook us up.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe we can go beg at one of the bases.
There you go. Just hang down in Tokyo and
Right? Maybe I can put on an army jacket and go walk into a base, be like, "Hey,
give me my shot.
I need my shot." No. Anyway, enough crazy talk. So
Yeah.
yeah, sorry, it's been a while since we've been here.
Yeah, so we had a lot to
I
chit-chat
actually
about.
never get a chance to ever talk to Evan.
No,
'cause
we're not
pro-
even that far away in the office, but it's like
no, we're just so busy with a
Worlds
whole bunch
apart.
of other stuff. Just no time to ever
Never talk Gundam or anything like
never
that.
talk Gundam. Never talk life. Never talk.
No.
Never talk at all.
No.
That's
I'll
just how
have
it
to
is.
just kind of walk over there some more. Just
Right.
like, just stand up and not do work and go over. No, nothing. Cut that part out.
Right, all right. Well, with that, I think we need to definitely end this video because
Yeah.
we do have other work that we
We do,
need to
speaking
get
of.
back to doing here. So, thank you very much for watching this episode. It's been fun to be back for a few minutes at
Yeah.
least after all this time away. So, hopefully, we'll be back some more in the future. No guarantees, but we will definitely do what we can. So, thank you very much for watching, and stay tuned for more stuff from Gunpla TV, hopefully, in the future. We have to see. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Take it easy, everyone. See you next time.
There's our screenshot.
Screenshot. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.